It's Courtney and Alicia here coming at you from our home office today. And we would like to speak with you a little bit about what we specifically do for our clients. So we love working with buyers and sellers. So today we're going to cover both topics and how we can help you make your dream of homeownership in South Carolina a reality. So let's get started.
So we provide a wide range of services to guide our clients through the often complex and emotional process of what we call real estate. For our buyer clients, we do play a crucial role in helping them find the right property for them. And in this video, we're going to go through step by step a guide as to how we help our buyers in the home buying process.
Okay, so with our buyer clients, we're going to start with an initial phone conversation or in-person conversation. If you happen to be in town, we would love to treat you to some coffee, but we really want to understand your needs and preferences. So this is regarding location, desired features, any deal breakers, what your budget is, so we can guide you in the right direction. All of these things to really be able to narrow down and focus our search for you. The initial consult is also explaining the buyer process to you, which we're going to kind of go through in depth today in this video. But we just want to make sure that any timelines and costs associated, earnest money, closing costs, all that's communicated effectively, and just to make sure that you really understand in depth the entire process. We truly want to make sure that we are a good fit for you. It's important to us that we really fully understand your needs and expectations during this process so we can provide you the best possible service.
One of the most important steps in the home buying process is getting pre-approved. This is going to help us with the home search and ensure how much home you will be able to afford, and also a monthly payment that you're going to be comfortable with.
Right. It's important to make sure that you're comfortable, even if you can afford more. If you have a lifestyle where you like to travel and you like to, go to concerts and events and things like that, we don't want you to change your lifestyle. So let's do what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, you don't want to be married to your mortgage, is what they say.
Right.
You want to be comfortable, and we want to help make sure that happens.
Absolutely.
So we have great relationships with local lenders, and we help our buyers explore different mortgage options and lenders. And that's a good fit for you as well, because you want to be comfortable with your lender and make sure there's great communication. And we have, like I said, great relationships with lenders here, then we can help you through the whole entire process.
Absolutely. So after we make sure that we have our pre-approval in hand, then we're going to set you up on a property search. So we'll begin identifying homes that really meet your criteria. And then we'll use the MLS to find homes that meet this criteria and set you up on an automated search so that they'll come directly to your email whenever something that pairs well with you is listed on the market. We're also great at finding off-market listings. So we have relationships with realtors, different listings that will be coming up onto our brokerage soon. We can pair you with those as well. We'll oftentimes hear about listings that will be coming and can maybe get you a sneak peek or be one of the first people to do a showing. So that's important as well, especially in a busy market where there's some competition.
Yeah, we're on some Facebook groups and things, so we'll have potential sellers even before their home is on the market. They will even advertise there that, hey, I have a home that's coming on the market, and then you can get some kind of inside detail, if you will, or maybe like
all the
Courtney
insider
said,
info.
Yeah, a little sneak peek before it actually goes to market, and hey, they might even can sell it before it hits the market.
There you go.
Just never know.
During this part, we'll also be able to provide you guidance on neighborhoods, schools, the amenities within these neighborhoods, and any other local resources that we think will be helpful to you. For our 55 plus buyers, we've created a wonderful comparison. So especially in the Somerville area, there are 7 popular 55 plus communities within Somerville. So we've created a comparison and done all that work for you. So it tells the HOA fees, the amenities included, if you can have a fence, if you can put in a private pool, all the important things that you'll need to know about the community, and then you can just compare them. So all 7 of them. So it's super helpful. We can email that to you and then discuss that further. So just another way that we provide our clients value.
So once we've got homes selected, now the fun part begins.
Yeah.
We actually get to go on home tours and showings, and we will accompany you on those tours. What we usually do is we will print out, let's just say we're going to five to seven homes that day. We will do a printout of every single home that we're going to. It's going to have all the permanent information. We highlight things, like the age of the home, the price. And one thing that we always do is we always write in how much your property taxes are going to be.
Right, we'll do that research for you in advance.
Yep, and we're on that particular home. So you're going to know going into it financially, what it's going to cost you to live in that particular home. So that's something that we always do and provide, and our clients love it. They're able to take it home. They're able to write notes on it,
right,
to help them remember things about that particular home. Because sometimes you're looking at a lot of different homes, a lot of different neighborhoods in one day. So
and they can start to blend. We
Yes.
know that. And we can, always do second visits to homes that are our favorites. And
Yep.
Just really help you hone down on what you're looking for.
Yep. So we're also going to do research and provide you information on that particular home's condition. The age of the home, the appliances, the age of the HVAC, the roof. I mean, those are expensive items, and those are key to know if they're, still from the time the home was built. Have they been replaced?
Because once again, that'll help you to budget too. Am I going to need to put thousands into a roof in the near future? Can we use that negotiating when we're creating an offer on the home? So very important information. Yes. And we're getting this from the property condition disclosure, which the sellers are filling out. And they do have to be honest on it, or they could be in very big trouble. And then just communication with the agent, getting in any information that we feel like would be really important to you ahead of time. Yep. And then we provide all of our buyers with a very comprehensive buyer guide. So it gives specific details into the home buying process in South Carolina, the do's and don'ts to purchasing a home. We specify the buyer guide if you're a cash buyer, if you're financing. So we have different buyer guides that we give to you based on that. And then we just really tailor each buyer guide to fit our particular client's needs. It's very helpful, reference it all throughout the home buying process, but it talks about everything from placing an offer and the 30 plus different negotiable terms in a South Carolina contract, to home inspections, to lenders, to everything with financing. Even have checklists for closing day, a checklist for where to change your address after closing. We know that can be a pain, but we've tried to make it easy for you and come up with a pretty comprehensive list. So anything we can do to make this process seamless and easy for you, we got you.
So if you choose to work with us, we are going to be your tour guide, your concierge, your best friend, your emotional support
Yes.
through the entire process, which can sometimes be anywhere from 3 months, 6 months to even a year or even longer, just depending on, what
Absolutely.
your needs are. So
and beyond the transaction. You guys, we are not just there for you during the home buying process, but after. If you have questions, if you need any vendors, which we'll be talking about this more in detail, but I mean, we've really got you through the process and beyond. And one of our favorite things is we love to check in with our clients after, see once they've got it decorated and the furniture in, and we go to dinner at our clients, and we love to hang out with y'all. So we'll be with, we're your besties. Yep. You can't get rid of us.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, one of our favorite parts is being the tour guide. So if you're not familiar with Summerville, Charleston, we love bringing you in town. We love driving you around the area. We can show you everything you want to see. So we can show you the different downtowns, downtown Summerville, downtown Charleston, different neighborhoods, different communities, parks, schools, shopping areas, you name it, you want to see it, we'll take you to it. And introducing you to just the beautiful city of Charleston and Summerville. We love that part of it.
Yeah, where we love to eat, where we love to hang out, where we take our kids. So all the fun things. We know this area so well, and we love talking about this area. So
and be on the lookout for a Charleston walking tour video that we have coming out soon, that you can do a whole walking area of downtown Charleston to hit all the hot spots and tourist attractions. So be looking out for that. We just always want our videos to be super helpful, whether it's information on the
Yes.
community, a neighborhood, or even just the Charleston lifestyle.
Yes, it may be different than what you're used to, but we have been living here for many years and we absolutely love it. We're passionate about it and just love to spread the good word of what we got going on here. The next big phase will be putting in an offer once we find that dream home for you and the negotiation process. So we're good negotiators, y'all. Once we find that right home, we're going to help you determine a fair price for that home. And we're going to pull comps from the area. We're going to, make sure that we find a price that it will appraise for, hopefully get you some equity as well. And writing a contract is very specific in South Carolina. So as I mentioned before, there are over 30 negotiable terms in a South Carolina contract. So leave that to the experts, y'all. Let us help you and we can thoroughly explain each topic of the contract to you just to make sure that you absolutely understand every time a payment is due, every closing or every date involved, especially closing date. So we'll ensure that you make sure every single part is clear for you. We're also going to make sure that all contingencies are clear to you. So this could be a due diligence period, a time when we get our home inspections done, a financing contingency if you have a home to sell. We'll make sure and explain all that to get that in the contract if that's something that needs to be in there, and any special requests or seller concessions. We'll make sure that's in there as well. We'll draft the offer. We'll present it to the listing agent. We'll use all of our strategies and tools to make our offer more attractive. If we're in a competition for a home, we can provide you with ways to make our offer more attractive to the listing agent, because sometimes there are homes that are very popular. It might require us to do a little extra research, come up with a different strategy, and just really get us really seal the deal for us. So we'll help you with every step of the way with that as well. To seal the deal in a competitive situation may not always mean that we offer above asking price. There are other ways. We could be flexible with our closing date to accommodate the sellers. We could potentially offer more of a down payment or earnest money deposit. So we've got tips and tricks up our sleeve to help you get the home that you really, really want. If there's a counteroffer involved, we'll make sure that we're working through that with the listing agent as well, communicating every step of the way and really negotiating to reach a mutually agreeable price and terms.
So once the offer is accepted,
woo! It's go time.
Yeah. So we are going to make sure that all parties understand the agreement. And as Courtney mentioned, there are a lot of deadlines and responsibilities in the contract. So whether it be the closing date, contingencies, inspection process, all those things, we're going to make sure that you completely understand those and walk you through that whole process so that everything's clear and that all the deadlines are met.
So one of the most important terms of the contract is the due diligence period. So this is our time to get home inspections done, to get a termite inspection done. It's really our time to ensure that the home is in a satisfactory condition before we fully proceed with the purchase. So we can help you set up a home inspection. We have great home inspectors that we know and trust and communicate well with. We will help you get this set up. We will attend the home inspection to make sure that we're fully aware of what's going on with the home. We highly recommend that you come as well, but if you absolutely cannot make it, we will be there and we will communicate all that to you. Then there is a CL 100 in South Carolina. This is a termite inspection. So termites in South Carolina can be prevalent, mainly because of the hot, humid climate. They can do a lot of damage in a short period of time. So it's important to make sure that there's no visible termite damage at the time that we're under contract, and to make sure that there's no wood rot, mold, just kind of some basic things like that the CL 100 expert's going to look into. So depending on the contract, sometimes the sellers take care of this report, sometimes the buyers. If it's the buyer's responsibility, we got you. We'll organize this for you. We'll attend it, and we'll make sure that everything's in good condition.
So whether you're buying a new home or a resale home, we always, always, always recommend having a home inspection done outside of the builder, because the sales agent is working for the builder and a buyer's agent are working for you, and we represent you and have your best interests in mind.
So always use a buyer's agent.
Yes.
When doing new construction, because like Alicia mentioned, the sales agent has the builder's best interests and we have yours.
Yep. We are going to review the inspection report with our buyer and discuss any potential issues or repairs that need to be made. The inspection is going to uncover any issues with the homes, and we can help negotiate those repairs, credits, or price reduction if needed. This is going to help us determine the best path forward.
Right. And don't be alarmed if you see these inspection reports and they're 100 pages. Lots of times it's just filled with helpful information regarding the home, where to locate certain things within the home, like the water shut off, gas shut off.
Yep.
And we know how to sift through the report and find the topics that are more home maintenance topics that could really pose a problem with the home in the future. And those are the ones that we're going to be speaking with the listing agent about and trying to get negotiated, either repaired or a credit like Alicia mentioned.
Yeah.
So we know how to separate those things out, and we'll guide you in the right direction.
We also review and provide HOA rules. So if your home is in an HOA community, we will provide you with all of that. And property disclosures. We just want to make sure that our clients have all the relative information on that particular home that they're purchasing.
Right. So if you are purchasing a new home versus a resale home, we are going to really be your boots on the ground. We're going to attend all of the builder meetings. Like we mentioned, the inspections. We highly recommend having a pre-drywall inspection done, a final inspection before closing, so the builder can wrap up any issues if any are found. And then after you've lived in the home for 11 months, we highly recommend that you get another inspection done just to satisfy that 1-year builder warranty that you're going to receive. So if there are any issues found, the builder's typically responsible to fix those issues. We are also going to attend what's called a new home orientation. This is where you learn how to operate things in the home, the appliances, where everything is within the home, if there's an irrigation system, things like that. We do a walkthrough with the construction manager, and we're also going to help you to blue and green tape the home, which is always fun. So this is where we tape items that are more cosmetic items that we see. So if you see a scratch in the floor, if you see chips in the paint, if you see dents or dings or anything cosmetic, we will blue or green tape depending on what the issue is. And your home is going to look like a Smurf lived there when we're done with it, because we have eagle eyes.
Yep.
And we are going to make sure that your home looks beautiful when you move in. So when we're taping all these things, the builder is going to come in after and fix them before we close.
Yep. So preparing for closing.
Woo-hoo!
We are almost to the finish line. So we are going to stay in constant communication with the buyer's lender and the closing attorney to ensure everything is ready for the closing day. We're also going to review the final closing disclosure, ensuring that all costs are clear and accurate, because sometimes there are some discrepancies with those.
Yes, we catch them.
Yep. And that's provided by the attorney. So we're going to coordinate with the lender and the attorney to make sure everything is clear and as it should be, and then if there are any adjustments that need to be made. We're also going to ensure that the buyer has secured homeowner's insurance and any other required documents that may be necessary. We're going to make sure that our buyer has wired closing funds to the attorney, and that you bring all necessary documents to the closing as well, such as your ID, proof of homeowner's insurance, anything that you may need the day of. We're going to make sure that you have that. We are also going to do a final walkthrough of the home prior to closing to make sure that anything on the repairs that needed to be fixed are done and that everything's as is, so that when you close, you can walk in your home and feel really great that everything's been satisfied and just move right in.
Closing! Everybody do their closing dance. Yay, we made it. So we are definitely going to attend the closing with our buyers. So we want to make sure that everything goes smoothly. We're going to ensure that all necessary signatures are collected, that you've gotten your keys, your mailbox keys, your garage door openers, your amenity fobs. We're going to help you with that all. We'll be right there to hold your hand on closing day and give you a big hug because we're so excited. Yay!
So during the home buying process and even after, we have a long list of vendors for everything that you can think of, because you are going to need things during the process and also after. So lenders, attorneys, inspectors, painters, movers, yes, basically contractors, anything that you can think of that you may need, we've got a list for.
Someone to do that really cool designer wall or shiplap fireplace for you. We got you.
We got you. So we will provide any and everything that you need as far as that goes. So just count on us for all your needs.
And last but not least, you can't get rid of us that easily. We're going to be there with you for after closing assistance. So if you have a project that you want done and you're living in New York or Connecticut, wherever you're living, and you need someone here to meet with the vendor, to sit with the vendor, we're happy to do that. So we just want to make sure that if there's an important project that you want done before you move in, we can cover for you. We got you. Mm-hmm. We want to make sure that you're absolutely as satisfied as possible in your new home. So we are going to be able to provide you recommendations on vendors, utilities, any home services that you need, like we mentioned before, landscapers, things like that. We're going to send you reminders on pest control, getting your termite bond renewed, applying for 4% property taxes. Mm-hmm. We're going to send you multiple reminders because this is something you need to do. We have super low property taxes in South Carolina, as I'm sure you know, but you have to apply for them and you have to do so by a certain date. So we gotcha. We will send you reminders. We can even help you with filling that out if needed. We can send you links. It's usually able to be done online. It's relatively simple, but you need certain documentation and you need to remember to do it. And you need to remember to do it before the next tax bill comes out. So we gotcha. Once again, we're here for you. We are going to make this just as seamless and as fun as possible. We realize moving's hard. We've done it. Yep. We got it. Stressful. We know. But we are going to just try and ease the burden as much as possible for you and just make it fun. So just reach out for all your home buying needs. And we hope that you enjoyed this portion on home buyers. And now we're going to talk about what we do for our sellers.
Selling a home is a multi-step process, and we do play a crucial role in guiding our sellers through every stage. So today, we're going to give you a step-by-step breakdown of how we can help you get that home sold.
Because everything we touch turns to sold. Okay, first step, we're going to have an initial consultation with our sellers and a pre-listing preparation. So we're going to meet with you. We want to meet with you at your home. So we just want to make sure we're the right fit for you. And once that's established, we want to understand your goals, your timelines, your expectations of getting your home sold. We want to walk the home with you to gather any details that we can, any home features, any upgrades that you've made, see what the view is, anything that could help us with pricing your home appropriately, and making sure that we do the best job that we can in advertising for your home and hitting all those really important highlights that make your home special. We're going to assess your home's condition, the features, the surrounding neighborhood, the amenities that are available. And we're also going to suggest any improvements that we think could be made, any repairs, any home maintenance items that we think will help you get top dollar for your home. Sometimes this can be simple things like changing the hardware on kitchen cabinets. It can be a fresh coat of paint. It doesn't have to be a full kitchen remodel. It can just be a few minor things to freshen up your home that can really make a big difference when listing it. And then we'll also give you tips and pointers on ways to really make your home shine for the photos, for showings. And a good method is to just make sure that the home looks minimalistic. So we like to recommend for cabinets and things like that to be cleared off, maybe just one nice accent piece. Just make everything look really minimalistic so that the buyers can envision themselves in the home and not see all of your items. We recommend that you use the garage as a storage place and that, it's perfectly fine to store boxes and things like that in the garage.
Yep.
But we'll really give you tips and pointers and things that we recommend to really make your home look the best it possibly can for those photos and showings. We'll also be sure to talk about our pricing strategy with you. So we will create a CMA, or a comparative market analysis, which shows homes in the most recently sold in your area that could be used as comps for your property. So we can make sure that we're pricing it appropriately. We'll also discuss a pricing strategy, considering all the market trends and really your seller's goals.
So once again, we're going to help with ways to stage the home so that can be most appealing to potential buyers. So again, this could be decluttering, rearranging furniture, providing professional staging advice, or even doing something called virtual staging.
It's really cool.
Yeah, and it's a much more cost-efficient way to stage the home as well versus actually staging it. So I know Courtney's done this quite a bit with some of her homes, home listings. So these are the type of things that we're going to help you with along the way. We're also going to hire a professional photographer to take the best images they can of your home, high quality images.
And we'll be there that day to really help you tidy things up, just last minute things before the photographer comes, just to make sure it's in tip-top shape.
Yep. And one of the things that we do that's a little bit different as well is we provide drone footage. So this is just going to give a different perspective of the home. It's going to show the complete outside of your home, the backyard, any beautiful views that you have. We'll even shoot the entire neighborhood. We'll shoot the amenities from the drone. It's just a very unique perspective, and a way to really showcase the neighborhood, your home in particular, the community. It really shows it all. So that's something that we provide that maybe not all realtors do. So.
Absolutely, yes. So when it comes time to actually listing your home, we're going to make sure that the property shows beautifully on the MLS, or the multiple listing service. That's the database that realtors use to find homes for their clients. We also know the best day of the week to advertise on the MLS, or to initially post on the MLS to get the most traction. We know when's good times to have open houses. We will also make sure that your home is blasted on social media, on all the Facebook pages, our personal pages, our popular YouTube channel that y'all are currently watching. So we'll make sure that your home has some good traction, good marketing done for it. We're also going to have an attractive for sale sign in the front yard. We're going to have open houses with signage, directionals, flags. Everybody's going to know that there's an open house going on at your home. And we'll have those, like I said, on the days that we know are good days to have open houses, and how soon after listing your home is a good time to have an open house. We can also have broker open houses. So those are for realtors specifically, to show your home to realtors so they can relay that information to their clients. We'll make some beautiful signage to have in your home, some flyers or brochures for people to take with them so that they don't forget your home. Make your home look as attractive as possible so that it can reach the most people possible.
So showing, we are going to handle all the requests for property showings, scheduling appointments, and we're going to help ensure that the home is show ready. After showings, we're going to make sure to get feedback from the realtors who are bringing their clients in, so we can learn more about, maybe some adjustments that might need to be made, some of the positives of the home. So just any feedback that we can get that will be helpful to your listing, we're going to provide that to you. One important thing to note as well with showings is you always want to be as flexible as possible as you can with the timing of the showing. So, if you're wanting a 24-hour notice for somebody to come in, for a client to come in your home to see it, that might not work for them. That might be too long of a window.
Because some people are driving by and they see it and they're like, oh, we want to see this home.
Or maybe they're only in town for a day or so. So just the faster that you can let somebody in your home to see it once they've initiated that they want to come see the home, the better. Because you don't want to lose out on a potential buyer because you weren't, flexible with the timing. So that's just one key thing to remember.
A good recommendation is we'd like to see an hour notice, 2 hours maybe, but 24 hours makes it a little bit tough. So, and we'll be able to help guide you through that and find what works best for you and your schedule. You got an offer. Yay. Yes. All our hard work paid off.
Yeah.
So we are going to review the offer. We're going to review the offer with you. We're going to evaluate each offer if we were to happen to get multiple. And we're going to consider not just the price. So we're also going to look at contingencies. If they have a home to sell contingency, if they need financing, if they have any special qualifications, how long their due diligence period is. We're going to look at it all as a whole and just once again help guide you and tell you what we think is the best offer or what we should turn around and counter offer, because it's entirely possible we're going to be counter offering their offer. So we are going to work through the negotiations with the buyer's agent. We're going to make sure that you get the best possible price and terms for your home. That is our goal. So we want to make sure that this deal fits your needs as best as possible.
So once an offer has been accepted, we are going to help manage the whole transaction. So we're going to help schedule the CL 100 if we are required to provide this in the contract, and ensure appraisals meet value. We're going to work with the buyer's agent to ensure everything is going smoothly. We can help address, any issues that arise during the inspection or appraisal. We can assist with negotiations to find solutions for those. This can involve adjusting the sales price or having repairs made before closing. Any of those things we're going to help with.
Right. Anything to keep the transaction moving forward and get you to the closing table, because that's all of our goals.
Yep. And we're going to make sure deadlines are met, monitor the closing process. We're here to do all of those.
Okay, we're in the home stretch, our final steps until closing. So we are going to review those closing documents to make sure that there's no errors. We have found errors in these closing documents before. So all closing documents that we receive from the attorney, we're going to make sure that we're reviewing those and once again, just checking for errors. We are going to make sure that the walkthrough that the buyers did of your home went well, that there was nothing missing, that they're satisfied and happy, that there was no last minute damage, God forbid, or anything, that nothing was wrong with the property, and that we're good to go for the closing day. And then closing day, hooray, the best day. So we are going to be at the closing with you. We're going to make sure that all signatures are taken care of. Be sure and bring your ID when closing. And we'll be there at the attorney's office with you to make sure that everything goes smoothly, hold your hand, and give you a big old hug because we did it. Yay! Yay, how exciting. And post-sale, so after the sale is completed, we can help our clients with moving arrangements, any remaining administrative tasks, any tax-related considerations related to the sale. So we can help you with those and kind of guide you in the right direction of the professionals that would be the best resource for you. And we've once again got vendors for everything. We've got accountants and attorneys and all those in our back pockets that we're happy to recommend to you. Anything that we can do to make the final few processes go smoother, we are just happy to help.
After the sale, so our services don't just end at closing. We want to stay in touch with you. We're your lifelong friends now.
Once again, can't get rid of us.
Yeah, we want to ensure that you're as satisfied as possible with the process, offer continued support. We also love referrals.
And we appreciate them so much.
It helps keep our business growing and thriving, so each and every one means the world to us. So we would appreciate any and every referral we can get.
Yes. So we are here to simplify the buying and selling process for you, ensure that our clients make informed decisions, to avoid any common pitfalls that people can sometimes make, and ultimately to reach a successful closing. That is, once again, our entire goal is to get us to the closing table and make sure that you are happy. We provide expert negotiation skills and support every step of the way. So we got your back. We're working for you. We are great with communication. We answer our phones. So we're very responsive, and we just appreciate you so much. And we really can't wait to work with you. So we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, Mommy.
Thank you so much for watching my video. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested in learning more about the Charleston area, please give me a call. I look forward to talking to you. Bye. All right. I'm so congested. I hope it's like so much snot in my face. Okay, sorry. This is a blooper.
Yeah, blooper.
Okay. Hey y'all, it's
I know.
we get passionate now.
Oh yeah.
Is this me or you?
Fudgy Wudgy was a bear. There it is.